We're your local and national business community. We're focusing on interviews, and they're intellectually stimulating and entertaining. We're providing Q&A sessions that give listeners across the nation insight for their businesses and organizations. I'm your host, Garland McLaughlin, and this is RedStar Nation.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Red Star Nation, and welcome to another episode of the Red Star Nation podcast. I'm your host, Garland L. McLaughlin, also known as the Consulting Guy, and today's episode is brought to listeners in part by RedStarDigitalMarketing.com and EPRN.us. That's Red Star Digital Marketing and Exquisite Podcast Radio Network. And today, we have a special guest with us on the podcast, Miss Carla Murphy. She's the partner CEO of NBC Global Enterprises. Welcome to the show, Miss Murphy, and thanks for joining us on Red Star Nation today. How are things going up in Buffalo?
Thank you, Mr. Garland. Things are going very well in Buffalo. Nice weather, so everything's good.
Good. Well, are you originally from the Buffalo area? Is that your home area?
I am. I'm born and raised in Buffalo, New York.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. And, well, I see you're with NBC Global Enterprises, and just wanted to dig into that and, get a little bit of a feel of what you do as a partner CEO with with the organization. Now, what do you do, and how did you get involved with the business?
Okay, well, as partner CEO, I provide support to the founding CEO, Dr. James McConnell of the Small Business Network and NBC Global Enterprises. I work very closely with him along with his team, the co-host of the radio show and television show. We handle marketing, advertisement, and promotions all across the world.
Wow. Okay. Well, it sounds exciting. And what made you work in this line of business?
Well,
in media.
I think that it's important to help people to promote themselves along with their businesses. I believe strongly in small business as well as helping people to reach territory that they may never ever get to see. So it's been an exciting journey for me, and having previously owned a business, having grown up in a household where we always had a business, it just is something that became a part of me and a part of our family legacy to have business. And so I found this as an opportunity to be able to support so many people all over the world.
Wow. Okay, that's great. Well, tell us a little bit about some of the other businesses you had, the family businesses. You sound like you were in an entrepreneurial family, and that sounds exciting.
Well, growing up, my father started and maintained a successful photography studio for approximately 20 years or so. I previously ran my own daycare and as well as an event planning business in the Buffalo, New York area. So I was exposed to entrepreneurship at an early age, and I was basically trained to become a part of the team. So it became important for us to learn about the importance of building a family legacy.
Okay. Well, at each stage of the building process, and you starting your businesses, and things might have been tough. What kept you going? What kept you inspired to keep going and, keep things off the ground?
Well, I think that my main reasons would be because I'm always trying to learn something new. I believe in trying to stretch beyond my limit, and also learning and teaching myself how to be comfortable being uncomfortable. So it's a matter of continually being able to grow personally as well as maintaining a successful way of living financially.
Right, exactly. Hey, that was well said.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, when would you say, dealing with this partner CEO position that you have, that you're working with, when would you say that things really looked up for you as you started off with this new business?
I would have to say by day 2 of becoming a partner and CEO, because I've learned so much from Dr. James. He's really selfless, and he has a variety of successful businesses, which all fall under the umbrella of NBC Global Enterprises. So throughout that partnership and becoming a member of the team, I've been able to benefit from all of the resources that he has, and he just selflessly teaches how to overcome obstacles, how to become very resourceful, how to share, and how to grow through sharing. And so that's been an important concept for me.
Wow, okay. Well, looking back in some of the earlier stages of any business that you were involved in and were entrepreneur with, looking back, what would you say was your most difficult challenge that you had to face?
The most difficult challenge that I had to face was trying to market to people that I didn't know. It was wonderful marketing to people that I know, but as we all know in business, eventually they run out. And so getting comfortable with trying to share opportunities for business with people and trying to recruit them if I didn't already have a relationship with them. So that was a challenge.
Okay. Well, what did you do to overcome that?
Quite honestly, I just had to start doing it. I had to start reaching out to people, start connecting people, going to different events, talking to people at the park, talking to people walking down the street, talking to people at business. So I try to use every opportunity to share opportunities with people.
Right. Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, what do you most enjoy about the communities you do business with or, help out?
I love the fact that because we're a global company, we can service people all over the world. So it's not limited to just the community that I personally live in. And I'm excited about the fact that we help people to gain financial and time freedom no matter where they are.
Right. Okay. Well, if you had a potential customer and they had to pick between you and three other businesses that provide similar services that you do now, what would make that person or that individual or that company really stand out? What would make you stand out in their mind and them want to choose you over the other three businesses?
Being a part of NBC Global Enterprises, we have a magazine, we have a radio show on Fishbowl Radio. We also have the Small Business Network, which is viewed, and we have so many opportunities where people can have their shows played on Roku, Amazon Fire, Comcast Cable, the Dr. James TV Network, NBC Global Enterprises Web TV, Fishbowl Radio, like I said, the World Wide Web, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn. So we're all over. We're all over social media. We're on our partners' pages. So we have over 200 million homes and devices that can benefit from our services, and people can connect in many ways. We can connect with people who we may never actually meet in person.
Right. Okay, so the Internet and technology, it's definitely played a big part in growing the people that you want to reach, right? And help them be more successful as well.
It has. The Internet always helps with growth. And fortunately for us in our company, we've typically been able to grow a lot through the Internet and our commitment to developing and maintaining interpersonal connections with people directly. So even if we meet them through the Internet, we go out of our way to overwhelm them with giving them kind, courteous customer service, as well as providing a lot of resources to help them to grow.
Right. Okay. Well, where do you see your business going forward in 2020 and beyond? Because we have this whole corona and everything going on with different disruptions in different cities. Where do you see your business going forward throughout?
Well, I see NBC Global Enterprises, along with my amazing team of business partners, especially in Texas, Louisiana, Buffalo, Rochester, and Canada, where we all work very closely together to grow a platform. And we're looking to grow our platform for youngpreneurs, which would include children, teens, and young adults.
Okay. Well, thinking back from the first day that you started, can you think of anything you would have done differently to, overcome some of the challenges that you may have had, like meeting people and reaching out face to face? Do you think you would have done anything differently to, be more efficient with the time that you had?
Absolutely. I would actually work faster, and I truly believe that I would seize the day and seize the moment more. And I now know, after some years of being in business, that success loves speed and consistency. So those are areas that I will always continue to work on improving.
Oh, great. Now, where do you see your business? Where do you see your business with NBC Global Enterprises in the next 3 to 5 years?
I see us expanding even further to have partners in every state across the United States, as well as to have at least one partner on every continent.
Wow. Well, what's the best way for our listeners to connect with you and your team and take advantage of some of those goodies that you have to offer over there, NBC Global Enterprises?
Well, you can find us on NBCslist.org. That's NBCslist.org. Or you can reach me, Carla A. Murphy, at 716-553-3109. That's 716-553-3109. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and NBC's List. So we would love to connect with you. And I want to thank you, Mr. Garland, and the RedStar Nation podcast team for allowing me this time to share today.
Oh, well, it was a great pleasure, and we definitely enjoyed interviewing you, and we're going to connect further, and I'm going to talk to the good doctor, and we'll keep things moving along. It was glad to have you on the show. It was good to have you on the show today. And for everybody out there, you've been tuning in to RedStar Nation. I'm your host, Garland L. McLaughlin, and thanks for tuning in. Keep listening in.